Testing, testing.
I like this.
Okay, thank you all so much for your attention. I'm going to pass the mic over to our president, Dr. Tracy Fitzsimmons, to unveil the destinations. So as she calls your names, guys, please come forward and fill in the stairwell so we can get a nice picture. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Don't look so scared, it's going to be fine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have the information here that you all want, but I just wanted to remind you all that we have the Global Citizenship Project because of a woman who actually didn't come to Shenandoah University. Her name was Nancy Larrett Crosby, and she was an author and a researcher, and decades, 7 decades ago, she wrote a very seminal piece that was published that said basically, how do we expect our young people, all of them in this country, to learn to read when all the children's books only depict little white kids? People want to see themselves, they want to see their families, their family lives in multiple forms in the books they read, and that motivates them to read and to learn. And so she pushed our country to include kids of all different children, all different colors, representing all different religions and all different economic backgrounds in the books so that children could connect with people who they thought were like them and motivate them to read. that didn't make her any money, but some other things did, and when she died, she was a dear friend of Shenandoah's, and when she died, she left Shenandoah money. We didn't even know she was leaving us money, and she was dead by the time we got the note about it, so we couldn't ask her about it. But it said 3 things. It said, we want you to use the money for learning, across the institution, and now. Learning across the institution now. So, well, there are 3 kind of specific things, except when you're at a university, that's like not specific at all, right? So like, what does now mean? So we pulled together a committee. We decided that now meant now, not put it into an endowment and do it forever, but spend the money. She wanted it spent for good, learning, and she wanted it spent across the institution, so it wouldn't just be undergrads or a particular school or just graduate students, but it would be everyone. Then we asked the community for input, brought, I think it was 777 suggestions we got. And then this committee gave up an entire Saturday. They locked themselves in a room in Henkel, that Henkel boardroom, and they started meeting. And we said, we'll send in food and whatever you need. And we had like pens and papers, and they started writing, and then within a half an hour they said, can you send us the mission statement? Like, we want copies of it. This was before all the internet stuff was quite so big, by the way. And so we gave them the mission statement, and they came out and they had, here's a couple of ideas. And in fact, the I Am Learning program was connected to one of their ideas. So there's how we ended up with that. But they said the number one thing you have to do is this idea that we've called the Global Citizenship Project. So when somebody gives you the opportunity to make a decision, remember that sometimes the very best ideas oftentimes don't come from one person, but come from a collective group. This was faculty, staff, and students who were in there. And they said, our mission statement says that we're committed to global citizenship, but that's uneven across the institution. And much of that is about inputs, like how did you grow up, where did you grow up, what did your family value, did they have any resources, did they have the ability to connect you to the world? So let's make sure everybody can have a chance to get connected to the world. And then they said, people don't go abroad because they're afraid, so let's wrap them in preparation, send them with a faculty or staff member who knows a lot from that region or is from that region. They don't have time, so everybody has spring break. A lot of people have to work to make money in the summer, or you have to do clinical rotations or perform. So don't do the summer, do spring break. And then a lot of people don't have the money to do it. So let's make sure it's accessible to everyone, and let's pay for just about everything related. So that's how we ended up with the Global Citizenship Project. And so far we've had how many people travel?
Oh God, thousands.
More than, well over 1,000, thousands of people travel to how many? 70 some destinations. We occasionally repeat a destination, but not a destination that's happened in the last couple of years. So if you were thinking you wanted to go someplace that last year went, not an option, okay? The other thing is we don't ever send you to a place that we would not be willing to go, we would be willing to send our children, okay? Like, so invariably one of your parents is going to call me to say, are you sure this is okay? So you can like jump the gun on them and say, President says she'd be willing to go, she'd be willing to send her kids. So here they are. And no, like, these are amazing destinations. I would be happy to go to either one of them, but, okay. So you're gonna come up here when we call you. Hey, I just gotta ask you, like, I got only one phone call this morning. It was, you know, last year you wore this kind of bland beige outfit. And you kind of disappeared into the steps behind you. Could you wear something colorful? Did I get it right? I take direction well. And I'm sitting here thinking, I wish the donors who had given the money to do this place were here today, because this is what they and the architects envisioned. You all are there. Okay, so the first trip. Tim Blumenschein. Juliana Cheney. Patrick Cochran. Haley Cruz. Kathy Evans. Megan Killeen. William Masiak. Ella Jo travel group, and you're going to be led by Elena Tierno. And you all are going to Slovakia. Welcome to the stage, Michael Clay Jr., Marissa Cornell, Ella Gibson, Zoe Lyons, Lauren Mason, Patrick Orender, Marissa Overbaugh. We put two Marissas in one group. You are going to confuse the people on your destination. Zara Risoldi Cochran. I love these faculty and staff members that were undergraduate students here and then can't leave. Is it Matthias or Matias Rivera? Are you here? Not here. Okay. Tammy Zukowski. Now, your leader is not able to be here today. We'll be there on your trip, don't worry. On an airplane right now, but his name is Diego Marcos. And I bet you think he's taking them to a place where he's from, which he's done before, which is Argentina, but no, you instead are going with him because he's also an expert in Hong Kong. Michaela Brown. Aruni Chowdhury. Veronica Cooker. William Harrigan. Brooke Moses. Elmira Sedegat. Tegan Smith. Catherine Camarada. Katie Harvard. Not able to be here today? Okay. Led by Dr. Miles Davis. And when we are all freezing cold, you all will be in St. Lucia. Jen Davis. Des Jenkins. Beth Jones. Abigail Azama. Brittany Moats. Valeria Perez. Mary Ruth Williams. Not here today, but we'll be joining you. One of our trustees, Jim Stutzman, and his wife, Kim. They are loads of fun. I'm telling you. You're going to be led, also not here today, but you're going to be led by BPG, Brian Pierce Gonzalez. Which means you are going to Cuba. Before I do the last group, I just want to remind you that I told you that the money said use it soon. So it was gone. It was gone after like the first 3 or 4 years. So this program exists largely because donors give money. They step up and they say, I'll fund an entire trip, or I'll fund just the airfare, or just the ground portion, or I will pay for one student or faculty or staff member to go. So someday, will you please pay it forward? When you have more than enough, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, can you pay back and give one other person this trip? Nobody's asking for you to do it when you graduate, or while you're still paying debt. It means I was 37 paying off my college debt. Nobody's asking for you to do it then, but eventually, please pay it back. So, group 5, Daring Angel. Emily Dendis. Hannah Eisminger. Simran Mago. Brock McCullough. Ariadna Sanchez. Carter Sam. CJ Stoker. Lucas Weber. Gail Wolfley. Also going with you is Trustee James Emo, but he's not here today. Okay, so, and you're going to be led by Katie Bain. Okay, I should have called everyone's name by now, right? Okay. Okay, so this last group, group 5, is going to... You're going to Kenya.
Thank you all so much for joining us. GCP folks, please stick around. We're gonna break into our little groups. The rest of you, thank you so much for coming. Go eat some more food. Finish it up. Have a great day.